Hi, welcome back to the Self-Actualization in the Age of Crisis chapter summary series. I'm your host, Ron Rivers, and in today's episode we're going to be discussing Chapter 2, Core Values, subsection Minimalism. Now, minimalism is the belief and practice of eliminating the unnecessary. We reject material and immaterial distraction in favor of focusing on what matters. What matters being specifically the development of ourselves, the development of others, and the development of our shared systemic spiritual project of the eight dignities. When we embrace a philosophy of meaning and value that is unburdened and unmoved by possessions, we become at home in any environment. Minimalism, in many ways, helps prioritize our divinity of the moment, right? It helps prioritize the immediate present within our perception of reality. I also want to emphasize that minimalism is not about becoming a specific form. And I'm not going to make any specific recommendations of what you must do or must not do to embrace minimalism as a core value. Ultimately, that's up to you. But I do want to emphasize that in many ways, minimalism is about deprogramming ourselves, right? About getting rid of the cancer that is consumer culture and the impact it's had on our psyches, our well-being, and our perspective of the universe. In the most literal sense, right, when we think about material possessions, it's about stop acquiring new shit. Like stop acquiring stuff we don't need. I write a joke in the book. I've had the same bathing suit for 12 years, and my wife laughs at me when I put it on. But here's the thing: it still works. It's still a bathing suit. So let's not discard what works for what is new but serves the same purpose, right? I also want to emphasize minimalism is not a call to Ludditism. It's not about rejecting new advancements that progress our individual and collective lives. But it is about rejecting the unnecessary advancements, right? The things that are decorative or just fancy and profit seeking, right? Like the latest smartphone with one new app upgrade in the camera in a different place. I mean, these are just things that they churn out so as to make us consume more. To become unburdened by possessions is in many ways to detach our desires, right? To overcome our crisis of desire that the systems we inhabit really imprint upon us. I also want to take a moment just to critique luxury items, right? The super fancy car, etc. I want to emphasize luxury items have two specific purposes. The first is to broadcast our wealth and status to others, which is an extremely ego-driven and frankly very small kind of perception of the world that really diminishes the individual more than they conceptualize. The second is to maintain networks. Now, if you're buying luxury items to maintain networks, I would strongly encourage you to evaluate the value of those networks within your life. Because if people only respect you and associate with you because of a specific product, they are themselves enforcing the enslavement of consumerism that we are trying to break free of. So minimalism as a core value, again, is about more fully aligning ourselves with the single truth in the relational universe, to be at home in any moment and to possess the power and capacity to direct our focus and energy without the burden of circumstance, without being concerned by having the next thing or keeping up with the Joneses, so to speak. Minimalism also applies to engagements and people that don't serve us, right? And we talked about this more deeply in our Letting Go chapter. But at the end of the day, if things are actively deterring us from our vision, or they're detrimental to our well-being, whether they be people or circumstances, the objective must be to rid ourselves of them. Ultimately, minimalism as a core value is about a more profound freedom. It's an act of simplification so as to purify and strengthen our focus towards transcendence, whether that be individual transcendence or collective transcendence. And thinking, big picture, our separation from systems of meaning and value that prioritize competition and status as a means of recognition and again, value is really an effort to really deepen our connection, deepen our alignment with the single truth and the relational universe.